aimed at Nikita. Right, let me just... Yeah, we're live now. But I need to set up the thing as usual, thumbnail and things. Have you tried making thumbnails yet, Jay, for your stuff?
I did for the 2 videos I made, but I haven't made any videos in months.
Oh shit, yeah. Fair enough.
When
Fair
will the
enough.
next video?
He didn't hear you. He's not listening to you.
Okay.
Good
Guess
start.
I'm not. Hold on for the arrogance.
Pure arrogance. Hold
on.
on. New easier moderation. Here we go. Press the Alt key to pause the chat, then point to message to delete it. Block the user and take action. I'll try. Well, what I try to do right on this is try and keep it as open as possible. I don't want to moderate anything. The only comments I deleted the odd ones. Love the stream name. I'm Clueless. Cheers, Clueless.
Hey, Clueless. That's
the support of the channel.
He is. Oh shit!
The next giveaway that totally isn't rigged. We'll make sure you win.
There, it's working. Is it working? Yeah, it is. Right, talking shit with subscribers late at night. Public playlists. I'm gonna talk shit playlist, so let's put in the live stream one. Upload file. Hope you're all doing great tonight. Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Doing all right.
Yeah. What about you, George? How are you doing?
Been better, but it is what it is.
You may as well tell us. We're going to get into things. How's your Tinder going? I think Clueless might want to know. Is it American? Do Americans do it? Tinder?
Yeah, constantly. I think.
So it's not like a UK based thing, then, is it?
No, it's definitely worldwide.
Tinder is all over. And the drifters all over it, I tell you.
I am.
Well, how was it going then? Give us the rundown.
Well, in the past 2 days, I've had 2 people like me. That's it.
What did anyone say anything to you?
No, well, obviously you know about all that India.
Well, Clueless doesn't. Explain it to Clueless what happened. A girl called India.
Horrible woman. horrible woman who said that our conversation's dry, even though we literally just started talking. I asked her a question. She said I'm dry AF. Don't know what that means.
So what was the first thing? Did she text you first, or was it you who texted her?
I texted her because even though they all say, "Oh, women, we're all powerful women," but yeah, they want us to text first. Still, doesn't make sense.
Right. Okay. So well, it doesn't matter. So you text her first, and then what happens?
Well, literally, I'll get it up.
He's getting up. He's getting evidence.
I'll send a screenshot to you. You can show it.
Yeah, we'll get it on the screen. We'll get it on the podcast screen so everyone can see. Clueless, dry as fuck. I mean, she's definitely not turned on. Yeah, probably.
Doesn't matter.
Well, there you
are. I actually deleted the conversation because.
So what you did, you popped up to her. You said, "Oh, why did you swipe me?"
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. So because I just said, "Oh, so what made you swipe us?" She was like, "Oh, you seem like a fun guy."
It's not the best question, like.
Well,
I was like,
"Well, go." So yeah, sorry,
it's
mate.
Not that bad though. But I mean, yeah, she's still up her own ass. But I wouldn't start with that.
Cunt.
Well, what was it that you start with then?
I don't know, but it just sounds like an interrogation.
There are then.
It sounds like an interrogation. Like, oh well, why did you swipe me?
Well, everybody says that.
Obviously, because she found you attractive.
Oh,
why else would she swipe me?
To mock me.
Yeah, to give you a false sense of hope.
Yeah.
False sense of security.
You'll never get someone like me.
Yeah. Take a look at this.
Yeah.
You don't get any of this. So yeah, go on. Sorry.
So what else I'll say?
So she says, so she goes, go on.
Yeah, so she said, oh, well, you seem like a fun guy. I was like, well, I am. Uh,
I am.
No. Didn't just say that, did
Fuck
you?
me.
no. But, well, evidently, love. Turns out I am.
Yeah. Of course I am.
No, but I went, no, really. It's. I said something like, "Oh, really? That's first time for everything. Being called that. Just sort of joking on." He
Yeah, yeah.
just went, you seem dry AF." I was like, "What?"
So I don't get that, right? So
I don't.
after, so we're talking like straight after. What was it? One message. So so she goes. You say, "Oh yeah." So why have you swiped? And you go, or she goes, "Oh, because you look like a fun guy." And he went, "Oh, there's a first for everything." And then straight away she goes, "You're dry."
Yeah, she says that I seem dry.
Well, you didn't.
Like,
She didn't even give you a fucking chance.
I
How
know.
can you be? So you're a fun. So you go from being a fun guy to being dry
Dry
instantly.
in literally
It's
seconds.
obviously just being stuck up.
She's being a
Like
bitch.
stupid.
I think it was a world speed run.
Clueless went. Stroke your ego away. Why don't you? Very true, mate. Very fucking true.
Said what?
He said, "Stroke your ego away."
Yeah.
Oh, here he is.
Oh.
Here he is. This guy who's just joined now is also pissed.
Yeah,
Adam.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to hear an interesting story? We've just gone over there. Hold on a minute. Clueless. You should just say, "I'm in the bath right now." Actually, yeah, it's a good point. Well, that's it. He said, what's a better opening line? And I said, just get your tits out. Sure, that's easier. I've had to mute Adam if he's abusing people already. That's can't be having that. But yeah, that's not a bad one. What do you think then, Jay, about that? Because that seems a bit dodgy, if you ask me. Well, she just went straight away. You're dry. Well, that doesn't even give him a chance, does it? Hebo wastes no time.
Like I said, she's just a bit stuck up.
I don't, mate. So there was no more for that then, was there, George?
No.
It was a shame. It was a shame. So how long are you planning to keep it at this time? Because when I had it...
I don't. Well, obviously, we all know minus all the subs. What happened last time? With literally the perfect woman for me, the perfect, but don't want to go into that. Got heartbroken.
Sorry, mate, I dropped my fucking mic there. What a good start that was. Useless. How many drinks you had? Two. Two tonight so far. Not many. The guy who just joined before had he's been drinking all day, which is why I've had to mute him, because he would have just started abusing everyone in the chat.
He's too dangerous to speak.
He is.
Kept on mute.
He is. Did you see the PS5 stuff, Wardell and Jay? Although I shouldn't call you by your second. Oh, hey. Drifter.
Please don't name where you try and search me up on Facebook or Google.
Just look. In fact, if you want to search up the Drifter, just go on Tinder. You'll find him.
If you're a female, do that. Yes.
You'll know when you see him. You can't miss him.
Well,
No offense. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
Oh,
seriously.
Yeah, it's my profile picture. I put that on as well.
Gee, have you heard this?
So depends on the picture.
Well, no, wearing something like that's all right if you're in the USA, but if you're in the UK, people are going to think you're bent.
Well, good for them.
No, I don't know. I think you're dropping yourself in hole, if you ask me.
Why? Because I'm not a child, and I actually.
Well, no. But there's nothing. You have to be careful though with stuff like that in the UK.
I don't go out in nothing but tracksuits.
No, it's not. That's not the point. The US, you can get away with it because it's like it's a cultural thing, isn't it?
Do you know
Here,
what?
you can't.
Do you know what? If they saw that, I say, do you know what? He's brave. He's brave.
Yeah, so stunning and brave.
He's trying. You know, they say, don't. He's trying to start something here.
Clueless. I don't know about you, but in the US, a drifter is a homeless man. Did you know that? Fucking hell! Nearly fell off my chair.
Well,
Jesus Christ!
Fucking
She
hell,
really had to do.
I assume we'll be clueless. I assume we'll be. So seems adequate.
Just drifting away. He's just drifting away.
No, but I chose it because it was in a high junior song that I relate to a lot.
Yeah, the thing is, Clueless. Drifter's a big country fan. Big country fan. There's nothing wrong with. I like country music, you know. But what I'm trying to say is wearing a cowboy hat in a Tinder profile picture in the UK. I don't think it's a good look.
And that I won't say it on stream, but that is why you are. You know what?
You are what I am. I am. Is what it is.
Yeah, I don't want you. I don't want to say it because I know that you lose subs for it.
Subs massively. Just drop. We'll take it away from your sort of worthless love life anyway for a bit. I don't want to get you down too much.
If Clueless knew, he'd lead to chat straight away.
Oh shit! PS5. That's what I was going to say.
Well, no, but I mean, I don't see what's wrong with wearing a cowboy hat in the UK. It's a hat.
Well, no. I don't know how to put it. The thing is, do you know where I'm coming from, Jay?
People our age are too fucking just
Retarded.
I don't know.
Scummy.
Just, when they see something,
Scummy.
When they see something new or that isn't like a bit odd, they just like they just
If it hasn't got Gucci or Boss on, then.
All right. Right. Okay. Back in November, there was that country music, the Stevie O'Connor band. You came down to York. No, was it October?
No, I thought it was September, wasn't it?
Was it September? It can't have been September. No.
No, I don't know. I can't remember.
Surely not. Anyway, October. I thought it was. No, I'm sure it was October because I started working at the warehouse the month after. I think. Anyway, so yeah, we go there. How much did you buy the hat for? It was a cool looking hat. Put it down.
£32, I think.
Yeah, and it was all right, and we you
From
could wear it in
West,
there.
check 'em out on
Yeah,
YouTube.
show up. It was
Country Western.
it was a good night. It was a good night. We got absolutely messed up. I did, as usual. And we're walking back through York city centre, and I'm sure every person we passed. Well, I was wearing a leather jacket at the time, and you were wearing a fucking cowboy hat.
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't a good look. And there was only two of us, so it wasn't. It was probably you couldn't have looked worse than that. Well, that's not a good look in the UK.
Well,
it isn't,
no,
is it?
it's just
It's a bit Brokeback Mountain.
It's like a country look. It's like
Exactly,
you know,
that's the point.
Yeah, but we're not in the countryside, so it's a bit odd.
We're in a city
But I
centre.
mean,
We're in a city
If
centre.
you like it, it's not a problem. But I know the type of lasses you like, you know, country girl, whatever, however you want to like it. They don't exist in our town. So
No, but they exist in Alabama, Tennessee.
but you're not in Alabama or Tennessee.
No, not here though. Not here. Let's have a look at Clueless.
Imagine.
Russian, no. Russian. I don't know if you're trying to summon Nikita there with some sort of Russian magic, because it does work. Give it 10 minutes. If he's not in this stream tonight, I'll be surprised.
He could be starting a mass revolution.
Because he would love this stream tonight because he could just come in and absolutely smash the drifter because they're just going like a little historical debate and stuff.
No.
Go on, George. Say it. No, go on, say it.
You know what? Sorry, Nikita.
He's beat you every time.
Nikita has beat you every time in a conversation.
He hasn't.
In
He
an
The
argument.
political debate, Nikita beats you every time.
Yeah.
No offense to him, but his only argument is that the world hasn't tried it again, That is his only argument.
That is not his only argument.
Have you not seen the amount of sources he has?
I'm waiting for Nikita I'm waiting for the comment. Clueless. I'll say the word and we'll come. I hope he does. I hope he comes along. But this is, the Drifter has stayed on just to debate with him. What debate did he use last time? Did he say the French Revolution and you?
No, it was something to do with communism against capitalism.
Right.
And
was it Dutch colonies or some shit like that he was on about?
Well, they got mentioned, but he said, he mentioned, what was it, like the kings
Jews.
and queens, and also, and that's why the French failed at capitalism because of the kings and queens, which
what do you call it?
sense,
Royal monarchy rule.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know what he's going on about.
I'm clueless. Didn't we find out he was 15 and someone else 14? Yeah, I think he is. I think he's only young. I think he's studying it.
No, yeah. I mean, the way it was going on, I thought he was like a lot more older. I thought he would have been at least like 20.
I suppose though, when you get, it's one of these things, politics though, don't you? You get invested in it massively, and I think he is. But if it's a hobby, it's a hobby. The problem is with it, you can't start forcing your opinions on people because people get sick of it. And I don't know, I think it's quite funny when he comes in, because when he comes in, he kicks the chat off every time.
Oh.
Because either people agree with him or they don't. So it's normally like an argument in chat. The gameplay goes out the window, the stream goes out the window, it's the chat. That's what it's about. That's what this channel's about.
It's Nikita's channel, not yours.
It is Nikita's channel. He was saying to me last on the what stream was I doing?
Nikita Live.
Nikita Live. No, what was I doing? It was fucking Saints Row.
Oh.
And he had all these Russian guys started coming in the chat. I was like, oh yeah. They said, oh hello.
There was a Russian takeover.
Yeah. Fucking separatists in my group chat. It was unbelievable. Thought the A-team was going to come through the window at one point. It was, but I sort of made a theory what Nikita's been doing is in Moscow or wherever the fuck he lives, is he's sort of putting up HeboLive flyers and posters around Moscow and stuff, spreading the word. Because I think one of his mates subscribed to the channel the other day, which was quite good of him. Chat. I've read that.
I'll keep up, please.
No, I am. I'm trying to. I tell you what, the internet is fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. Is it working?
Just like communism.
Just like communism. It doesn't work. I'm not gonna. I don't want to start an argument when he's not here, but it doesn't work. So.
But you need to try it again.
Yeah, we're getting 1 billion people killed this time. I'm sure North Korea's doing it now. North Korea's doing communism. They have a famine every other month. And they keep threatening to blow up South Korea. So it doesn't work. They're not cases. I think
the soldiers are anorexic.
Yeah. What was I going to say though? The thing is, with doesn't matter if you can never get an equal society. I think that's the idea he likes about it. But it's impossible, because even if you get equal somewhere down the line, there's always going to be a leader, or there's always going to be like a group of people who are at the top, sort of running the show. Do you know what I mean? So even when communism was massive in China back in the 70s, there was still
going to be
people
a hierarchy of power. Surely, no matter what sort of system you try and use to run your country.
Yeah. I'm clueless. Keep in mind, typos. Oh, hold on. I'm going to try talk like a Brit. Tell me how I do. Keep in mind, typos are on purpose. Got you.
If you say
just swear a lot. Governor.
Just say cunt in every sentence.
Yeah, say cunt, but don't feel bad about doing it.
Well, it all depends on which Brit you go for. If you go for a Northern Brit, yeah.
Yeah.
The Southern Brits, how do you do?
I know. We don't like Southerners in this chat.
God, can't stand them. unless you're from the southern US, that's a different story.
Yeah.
If anything, we welcome you.
Clueless, was it? You're from? Was it Oklahoma? You're from? Or Idaho? Somewhere is. Fucking Tornado Alley, I think he was.
Death Valley.
I've always wanted to go there. There's a place I've always wanted to go.
The place I've always wanted to go to, America. Just stay there and never return.
I think the stream is froze.
Oh.
Typical. Hold on a minute.
Nikitas D dusters.
Fucking hell, he's been listening. He's been listening all along. Is it working or not? I can't.
Can't go.
Rewind this, rewind.
Maybe you just need to refresh your page.
I'm trying to. It doesn't work. Clueless. I'm going to try and talk. He's from Utah, not a Mormon with 600 wives. Are you sure? I'm sure of that. Polygamy, isn't it? George, you want to do that, don't you?
I wouldn't mind it.
Give it a go.
If I get to be in a religion where they say, oh, you know what, you get to have more than one woman, I'm enjoying it.
But are the women there stupid?
Don't know, as long as they're fit, I'm happy.
I think you'd have to get a mixed bag. Do you know what I mean? You'd have to have a few dodgy ones or a few good ones, so you appreciate the good ones more. Because if they're always good, then you're gonna get,
Have kids with the good ones and just leave the bad ones.
No, have kids with the bad ones. Leave them there. No, you see what I mean? See, then you don't have to bother with them. You don't once you've done that.
If anything, you have to bother with them more.
No, you don't. No. No, I don't know. Fuck knows. Not a Mormon. Yeah, we learned about Mormons in school. Was it the Donner Party? Were they Mormons? Or were they just a party of people? They just started fucking eating each other, didn't they?
No, they were just sent to Cali.
Yeah. Not a Mormon with 600 times in the head. Yes. The Donner Party was Mormons, I think. Clueless is confirmed.
You sure?
Yeah. So you don't know your history, Drifter.
It
It was previously called History Lad.
Well, no, but I don't know.
Shite.
You know what? It's military history that I pride myself on, right? Please, those.
Alright, go on then. What's your favourite time then? Hold on, Clueless. I was a Mormon, but not anymore. Were you? That is interesting.
I know a Mormon.
Do you still keep in touch with your 10 wives, or?
He's now converted to Islam, where he also gets 10 wives. And that's me banned off YouTube.
Yeah.
I do try to push the boundaries, like I do. Talking shit with subscribers.
He's made sure that his bed's facing the east.
Yeah, he's got his carpet laid out.
We are terrible people.
Terrible. Just terrible. That's interesting though, you're a Mormon, but not anymore. Is it Mormons who have to be quiet, or is that Quakers? That's Quakers.
He was lost, but now he's found.
I beat them. Their ankle is showing. I see what he means. I just realised what he said. Cover yourselves up. the odd backhand. Clueless, Quakers.
Again, I'm telling you.
No, we can't go there because I will get banned. Because it just takes one little person to know. Quakers, they're like a type of Christian, but I think the.
I thought they were Jewish. I thought they were like a different type of Jew.
Are they?
I could be wrong.
We should know this because we live in a Quaker town. Our football team is nicknamed the Quakers, which is quite funny. But fuck knows then. I don't know. Do you know that, Jay? Any knowledge to bring to this one?
I've no idea, mate. Got no idea.
Jew or Gentile?
It was the gift of knowledge.
Yeah. But yeah, so there we are. We know Clueless is a man of honour.
Were you born a Mormon, or did you just convert?
Good question.
Or can you not?
By the
can you
looks
not
of it,
say-
I reckon I'm gonna guess he was born a Mormon. If he's not
don't
anymore, because a lot of people who were and sort of who were religious and not anymore are usually sort of born into it and they're not very happy to it, or they've just sort of followed the cult. You know, like born Mormon but left. Ah, interesting.
He joined the Westboro Baptist Church.
Ah, aye. Clueless. I don't think if he was, I don't think he'd be allowed in this chat.
They'd be eating babies.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in a cult now. Nice. The HeboLive cult. There's a cult. This.
What type of cult you in? Is it like a satanic one, or I mean,
Sexual.
what's the story?
Either a
Swingers.
Swingers.
Oh, are you not allowed to tell us?
No, it's the Westboro Baptist. I think you're right. It's called. Apparently, he's in the cult Hebo Heresy. He's a heretic.
He's a heretic.
Jay's sending inquisitors to try and fucking take us out. Yeah, it's a strange cult. I think you've got to have a strange sort of. I don't know. You've got to have a sense of humour to follow this channel. Because when I go live, I don't care too much. In the videos, I try to stay calm. But,
Really depressed.
yeah. Clueless. Locky doors. Nikita is here. Watch you a bit.
Everyone. Run! Oh, an speaking of that.
And the capitalist leaders. Nikita's here.
Hide your royal families.
Nikita's going to burn it all down. The Russian bear.
Beware.
Nikita, the man-eater. Yeah,
Yes,
the reason we got that name is because there used to be a teacher back in school, and she was a geography teacher called Manita, and she was quite a big woman, wasn't she, Jay? She was about 400 pounds, all muscle,
She was a big
obviously.
mama.
And you'd just be sitting in your class, and suddenly your desks would just start shaking. And you're like, fucking hell, what's going on? Earthquake, and the door would just fly open, and then Manita would walk in. Where's the books? Fucking hell, over there. You just point, wouldn't you? You point wherever they were. She'd take the books and she would storm back out again. She was an animal. Clueless. But yeah, anyway, but from basically, then after that, people called her Manita, the man-eater, because she was sort of, everyone was shit
And
scared
now
of her.
that the title has been passed on to
Nikita, because every time he comes in the chat, he fucks people up. Breaking news: half bear, half man burns down London. One day.
You'll be doing us a favour with that one.
Yeah. To be fair, mate, it wouldn't. He wouldn't even have to burn it down. All you need to do is raise a flag, and people would sort of obey to it. London's so far gone; it's unbelievable. Did I tell you, George, that I tried getting Nikita in a podcast to talk to us, and he was going to, but then he didn't want to in the end.
Out.
Yeah.
I'm calling you out, by the way, Nikita. I'm joking. Please don't send a bomb from a letterbox.
Clueless just called him a communist Jesus.
Oh,
No, that is heresy.
Communist
That is heresy. Yeah. So, yeah.
Don't for an awesome.
Tell you what, I hope Adam's not listening. He'll have you burnt on a cross and that shit. Although that's the KKK that doesn't that, so maybe you won't. Let's not bring that up. It'll go there.
I mean, for some reason, that was the first quote that came to mind when Clueless said that he's in one.
What, the KKK?
KKK.
Fucking Nazi.
I reckon Clueless. I reckon if he was, he'd be like the Grand Wizard.
The purple one.
Yeah.
They're a strange bunch, like. They're a strange bunch. But every time I'm about to talk about the PS5 or something like that, we go into some sort of fucking strange topic.
He's George keeps putting in.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give you some content.
But yeah, Jay, you're trying to stay up all night, aren't you?
I don't know
he's fading away, isn't he? You just hear him fading away and the yawning every 2 minutes. But yeah, have you seen the PS5, George? Have you seen it?
I have.
Have you heard how big it is?
I've seen pictures of it. It looks decently sized.
Apparently it's massive. Apparently it's huge. Honestly, it's... You know, the PS4... I think the PS4s are pretty... It's not sort of thick or anything, but it's pretty wide, isn't it?
It's pretty standard, I'd say.
But the PS4s are quite tall. It's thin but tall. And Clueless.
It's like a Wi-Fi router.
Yeah, it does actually. Clueless, have you heard about Skate 4? I haven't. I know Skate was like... Have you heard about it, have you?
Yeah.
I never thought they were going to make one again.
Yeah, it's not my favourite game.
Have you played it?
Well, I've played these, I've played some skate games, but no.
Right, okay. I used to play Tony Hawk games, and I've Tony Hawk 1, maybe 2. I don't know which one it was, but it was a PlayStation 2 Tony Hawk. It wasn't Pro Skater though. It wasn't that one, and that was the first one I played. Clueless. EA leaked something about the new skate game. No, I haven't seen it, but I'd be worried if it's made by EA, to be honest with you. What's that game we came up with? EA sort of Vikings or some shit like that. I think Nikita came up with it. Don't know if you were there, Clueless. Maybe it was you.
What were we on about again?
Skate. Have you heard of Skate?
Yeah, but I mean the Vikings thing, I remember that.
We were just saying Battlefield now. They make anything.
Like Battlefield Vikings.
And someone, Battlefield Vikings, yeah, that's the one. Clueless has just said it there. Just because they jump on whatever.
I can see that happening,
Right. Well, they jump on whatever, don't they?
They're
They're fucking leeches. Oh, I tell you, on the topic of Battlefield, they apparently released a bit of gameplay for what's supposedly the new Battlefield.
No,
I haven't checked it out.
Not gameplay. It shows you like how all the buildings will collapse and the way that the AI move.
Oh, the buildings the buildings always collapse on Battlefield anyway.
No, yeah, I know, but it's what I'm saying. They're showing that, and people are looking into that, so it looks like it's gonna be like a modern setting.
Right. Okay. Well, apparently, they do better, don't they, in modern games? If you look at Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 did well.
I mean, Battlefield 5 should have done well, but they did little to no research for it.
It was fucking awful.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I think that's the worst Battlefield game they've ever made.
I mean, I did enjoy it. Like, I did enjoy the battles, but like all the cosmetics and that, I hated.
Yeah.
And the lack of content.
Yeah. But the lack of content's been in most of the games recently. Clueless. The Planes of Dragons and Battlefield Vikings, yeah. It could happen. There's a Viking craze. EA like money. Let's fucking jump on it. It could happen.
I am looking forward to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm looking forward to that.
I don't know. I don't like the Assassin's Creed games. Not anymore, anyway. I think that's how we actually got into it last time we were talking. I think what's it called? The last one I played was Brotherhood.
That's one of the best ones, that.
Yeah, it was. But I liked Assassin's Creed 2 and 1. They were my favourites. Crazy Kyo. Essentially, Sandstorm fought. Can't wait. The developers and I don't know who the fuck they are, but they keep making these sort of live broadcast things where they sort of talk about the game, and I don't know if they're showing gameplay, but I haven't caught any. But I've seen some of the gameplay. It looks amazing. Can't wait for it. 25th of August, I think it is, if it doesn't get delayed. Yeah, how much is it supposed to cost? How much do you reckon, George?
What the PS5?
No, I bet they'll fucking do it.
Insurgency Sandstorm.
I don't know. They'll probably make it quite pricey.
I'm going to say 40. You know, I don't think they'll go full 50.
Maybe 40. But even then, 40 for a solo multiplayer game is a bit steep, but they'll still do it.
Yeah, I'm worried though as well. I am worried. Honestly, it's a game I've been waiting for. I got this. Insurgency got announced that it'd come to PlayStation when sort of PlayStation first came out, like the second year of PlayStation 4, sorry, and we've been waiting for ages. But what I'm worried about is like all the sort of knobheads jump on Insurgency, like the fucking kids and stuff.
They will.
Just like they did with Siege when Siege first came out. But Siege is like triple A, I suppose. But I don't know. Insurgency could be amazing. It could be amazing for.
Although I think the one thing that will stop all like little kids coming on is that it's a proper like realistic gunfight game.
But you could say that about DayZ. You would think that about DayZ because DayZ is quite hardcore, and you still got cunts all over that one.
Yeah, but this is like a proper like military shooter. This one.
Yeah, true.
Oh.
Well, no, well.
I mean, yeah, you can sort of make the same argument about DayZ, but it's just different.
No, but I think it could work really well. And the thing is, it'll be the first of its kind on PlayStation, or at least on next gen, because Modern Warfare, the new Modern Warfare, is not very good. It looks nice. It sort of plays. Oh, what is he doing?
He'll be absolutely gone.
I think he's. Yeah, I've muted him because he's pissed out his head. But no, but I think he told someone to shut the fuck up before, so I muted him straight away. But yeah.
He'll be angry with us.
I just realised the typo in this title. Talk to subscribers. Oh cock. Yeah, I made it half. I've drunk already. Leave it. It is what it is. It reflects my brain. Just leave it. Traitors to your own brothers, Adam, bro. Crazy cool. I haven't played Verdun a while, but anyway, news on Tannenberg for PS4 probably never happened. But Hell Let Loose or Postscriptum would be unreal for PS4. Fuck it, I don't know. I'll tell you what, mate. Though, next gen, you'll surely be able to play Hell Let Loose and Postscriptum.
Oh, don't.
Well, you will, though, won't you?
Well, you'd be able to run them, but I don't know if PSN will release them.
No, they won't. Them game, they've got too much of a bigger fan base on PC.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like that them devs know that they don't want like little kids coming on and ruin it.
Yeah. Oh, well, I tell you what. Which one looks better though? Which one's? I think is it Postscriptum that I think I like the look of more. They've both got good elements though.
What was the two games again?
Postscriptum and Hell Let Loose. Both amazing.
I think for World War II, I'd have to go with Hell Let Loose.
Yeah. Alright, fair enough. I think, yeah, I'd love that game.
Only because, like, with all the, even though it's the same of Postscriptum, the physics are a bit more better on Hell Let Loose because they've actually took time out for. They've taken more time out for the physics anyway. Like whenever you see a tank go across a log, like you'll see it inside the chains. Gold.
Think.
Brain fart. Track. That was it. Track. Chop.
But you yeah. Kiro also asked any news on Tannenberg for PS4. I haven't, mate. No news for it. Fingers crossed it happened. Just fingers crossed that it fucking comes out when they said. As I said, like the video I made on the release date, I got that from a pretty decent website. It's not like a shite Reddit page. It was pretty. It should be pretty reliable, but you have to be careful. And as I say, like I said, you have to take anything like the devs say for Verdun with a pinch of salt because look at the Verdun update. We were meant to get that a lot earlier than we did. So Adam Brown, traitors to your own brothers. Clueless. You should retry Modern Warfare. Campers are way less. And they're also bringing back a lot of Modern Warfare 2 maps now. The thing is, I paid. How much did I pay for that game? 50, was it 60? 60 quid we paid for it. It's a lot of fucking money. And I got it, and I really tried to like it. I really tried. The campaign wasn't that good either. The campaign the campaign started off okay, and it just got worse for me. And the campers online were just unbelievable. But I played hardcore, and then I went back into core, and it was still really bad. But I might try it out again when it gets cheap. But I'm not going to buy it full price again, that's for sure. Adam Brown and Communist. The same thing in his eyes would liven up this convo. I understand what you mean and don't at the same time. You drunk, go to bed, Adam.
Go away. No one wants you.
Crazy Q, I agree. I wouldn't like the noobs and annoying kids on How Let Loose or Postscriptum. Verdun is a really great community for PS4. Some really loyal players who have been playing for years. Yeah, it is good. I had I don't know if you check the Verdun community page on PlayStation, but I had a right argument with a guy the other day. Did you see? What a fucking prick he was. Well, it wasn't even an argument. I was trying to help people out. I went on the Verdun page, and this is rare. This, as you say, with the Verdun, usually the community is really good. People like it.
Except
apart from, was he called Keith? Crazy Keith, I called him or something. And
Crazy Queef.
Crazy Queef, yeah, we'll call him Crazy Queef. And I basically, you know, there's a bit of a glitch with the gore in the game at the minute, and I said, right, I've found a little. It's not a fix because the gore's still a bit broke, but I can. Adam's ringing me. What a twat. There's a glitch with the gore, and to fix it and get more gore in the game, put your gore setting to high instead of ultra. And some guy said thanks. Yeah, no worries. Some guy said thanks, and then another guy went, you sir are a fucking liar or some shit like this. I was like, whoa, hold on a minute.
No, you said that you were talking to Dev.
I was talking, yeah, and I said, well, I'm not a liar. I'm just saying if you turn your gore setting down, you get it. Basically, the guy was really pissed off that the devs had updated the game and broke a few things, and he had a vengeance out to sort of. We basically said I had no common sense or some shit like that, so sort of trolled him and told him you'll upset the Verdun community and stuff. So yeah, it was a bit of a funny one. But yeah, prick. Clueless, try Warzone. They have free multiplayer sometimes. Do they? Oh, Warzone. Warzone's the
Other one.
I don't know, mate. I don't know about Warzone.
Battle Royales are just not my thing.
Jay, have you played Warzone?
I have. I don't mind Battle Royales, but I don't know what it is about it. I'm not really a fan of the gulag, the fact that you can bring yourself back. I don't like that aspect. I feel like vehicles are pointless. I feel like I don't know if there's some sort of auto aim, but I feel like when you're in a vehicle, people can just laser you, like just completely shoot you down with really good accuracy. So I don't know if there's some sort of like really strong auto aim.
Yeah. Well,
like without the vehicles, it takes forever to get places. Or not lock on, but aim assist.
Yeah. I hate aim
when you're in a
assist
vehicle,
games. It shouldn't happen.
People just completely shoot you down.
Yeah.
I don't understand how to do it.
Who did you play with?
I was by myself, and then one of my mates from college. Played with Quill a few times.
Yeah.
When it first came out.
Clueless. No, it's called Sweaty Tryhards with pinpoint name. I know there is a few cunts in that game, like there is.
And I think RPGs are really overpowered when I played.
Yeah.
That really annoyed me.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly I haven't tried it. To be honest with you, Clueless, like not Warzone, Battle Royales for me, they get boring. The only one I really got into, right, I'll get laughed at for this because everyone hated it for some reason, H1Z1. And I won it like 2 or 3 times. I think it's because at the time DayZ wasn't out, and I wanted to play a game that had sort of similar mechanics to DayZ. H1Z1 was the closest thing I could get, and so I was just playing that. But I don't know, Battle Royale. It's not really my thing. I might download it, Clueless, just to give Modern Warfare a second chance, I suppose. But I'll see. I'll definitely see. Keo, seems like an arsehole, alright. I used to love the glitch spots before the update. So many glitches, especially the one where you could venture out of maps and boards and not die. Yeah. I always remember this game where this guy he was sniping. He got like 100 or so kills sniping, which is pretty massive. And he was on like on top of a broken tree. Normally with like broken trees you can go up a bit, but then it's you can't normally get too high. Aquarius, my J is in here. Nice. There you go, J. Aquarius is here. Aquarius, the bear killer.
Yeah.
Killed a bear with his own hands.
He might kill Nikita.
Yeah, watch out. Fucking hell. Yeah.
We have a Russian guy in the chat, Aquarius, and he calls himself the Russian bear. You might have to kill him.
I don't think he calls himself that. I think we named him the Russian bear. I think it was Clueless called him the Russian bear or someone. Clueless went, which one is Jay? The 7 foot one. We haven't got the cameras on, Adam, you can't see. Jay's we normally play Siege with Jay. He doesn't play Verdun. Drifter's the one who comes
in. Sometimes, very rarely though.
But Jay's 7 foot, yeah, he is pretty tall. Clueless, I inhaled a piece of bread by accident. That is not a good thing.
Rest in peace, Clueless.
That is not a good thing. How do you do that?
I feel like he's lying.
How is that possible?
It's like a fucking Hoover. I'm Clueless. Face reveal. No, mate, I can't do it. I can't. You know I would if I wasn't. Fucking eyes facing backwards. But no. The reason I wouldn't do it is because of what I'm studying at the minute. And then if I got on to do the job that I wanted to do, you're not really meant to have your face revealed online. It's just not meant to happen, so I wouldn't do it. Aquarius, yeah. What's your thoughts on Rust coming to console? Thingy, what's his name? Pro Game Lizard asked that the other day. And yeah, apparently. I got Rust mixed up with what's the game called? Rage. Is it Rage?
Scum.
What?
There's a game called Scum, which I always think looks a bit like.
No, I know what you mean.
But
I think it's a woman with like a fucking mohawk.
Yeah, there is a game called Rage.
Right.
Yeah, but
I don't know why I got it mixed up with that, but it is. Games. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I did it, but I got sort of.
Rust is like a survival game.
I got a bit of shit for that.
DayZ in a way.
But, yeah.
I haven't really looked into it much, but it just definitely interests me.
I suppose if we like DayZ, we'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd only get it because it looks quite funny because it's Stimpy's videos. He's always playing it, and just people play it and seem funny.
Yeah, I've seen loads of funny videos almost. You know that betrayal video that I sent, where it's like, this was years ago, but a guy, we found it hilarious at the time. It's like a guy, and he's saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a fresh one, I've got nothing. Can you guys give me some gear?"
Yeah.
Right.
Then it's 2 kids, and they say, "Yeah, no."
Oh, is it a kid who keeps screaming?
No, he doesn't scream. And he just comes out the base, but then he's got an AK hidden somewhere, and he just pulls out an AK and blasts them down. But it like goes into slow motion and plays like sad music. At the time, we thought it was hilarious.
No, I think I suppose
it was Soviet Womble. I think
Soviet Womble does ring a bell. I suppose no. To be fair, if we like DayZ, we'd like Rust, wouldn't we? Let's be honest. I think it's fairly similar. But yeah, I'd definitely get it. I'd definitely get it. I think. How much would it be? Is it? Would that be a full price game, or would it?
Wouldn't surprise me if they do a similar thing to DayZ. Maybe £40 probably.
Aquarius, is that meant to come out? Sorry, Joe, go on.
Not sure if it's completely worth like a full price game, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think there's. I think Aquarius is saying that there isn't a release date. Apparently it's just coming this year. I think he said. And he thinks they're going to do like a similar thing with DayZ, where they sort of just drop it in the store and don't tell anyone. So need to keep an eye out for it.
Yeah. Crazy cute. I remember a lad sniping from a tree. I was so mad I couldn't find him, so I switched teams to see where he was. I love how you could do that in Verdun. There's so many games where you can switch teams just to find the enemy. The tree was up so high, the leaves made him blend in. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I found out how you do it. You got a good stream, but I think it's patched now.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. It was a pain in the arse. I remember just being amazed, but I think even it was on the map Flanders. It was on Flanders, so the tree, you can see him at the top of the tree. You just couldn't kill him because I think he was out of bounds on the map, so he just wasn't taking bullets, and he was just picking people off. So fair play to him. Prick. Clueless. You should get custom chat emojis. How the fuck do you do that?
What are you going to get? Just your face or something?
I'll just get my face and people can spam it.
Your face pulling like a shocked reaction.
Yeah, one with a thumbs up.
If you join its Patreon, then you can get it.
Yeah, join Patreon. Donate a tenner and you can have a sticker. How about that? Imagine that. Imagine being such a cunt. You price stickers for 10 quid. What a waste of fucking spunk. Aquarius, man, I wish you could leave Daisy playing in the background while in these discussions, like a clip from me. I'm trying to think if I got any.
You've heard age of
The problem is, but you even said you were going to put some gameplay on the background, didn't you?
Yeah,
but it's trying to find a clip that's on for ages because you'll need loads of clips to like constantly play. If you know what I mean.
I've just got loads of like small clips.
Yeah.
That's my problem. So otherwise, I would Aquarius. Next time I will. Yeah, there was one in Flanders, one in Champagne. Yeah. Oh, I hate that map. Well, I don't hate that map. But Adam Brown, wish away, lad. I'm Clueless. I don't know. Adam Brown. ... What the fuck that is? Crazy Keto. Favorite Call of Duty and why? Good question. George, I'll start with you, Drifter. Favorite COD and why?
But that's what I've called.
You said Advanced Warfare. I'm ending this shit right now.
Well, the story is good. No, I'd have to go with Call of Duty 3.
Good choice. Why?
Well, number one, it's a World War II game done right.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, it's got some of the best missions and most like rememberable ones. You've got when you're playing as the Polish Army Division. You've got one where I think the SES have to take out this factory.
That's the 7th mission. I used to play that game on repeat.
Then one of my favourite ones is when you're playing as the what was it? I think it was the. I can't say it. What was it?
Gestapo?
No, it was.
The
Canadians.
The Canadians, yeah, you were, yeah. Yeah, that's a hard mission though, that. Fucking hard mission, that first Canadian mission, I tell you.
I know, but I enjoyed it because I had a Bren gun. The only hard part was when you got to the factory and you had all them tanks that came out at you.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to put like a sticky thing on them. Jay, what about you? Favourite COD and why?
Black Ops 1 had a good story. I don't think it was the best story, but it was definitely good.
Yeah.
It had a good multiplayer. Once again, wasn't the best multiplayer I don't think out of all of them, but it was still really good. But then it had zombies on top of all that, and I think it's the best zombies on Black Ops 1. Get the hard edition and you get all the old maps from World at War as well. And like, I don't know, the campaign multiplayer and zombies, it's just so much like content to play with and that. Definitely Black Ops 1. And I think it was the first COD I ever played, like proper. Black Ops 1. Is that one that's in Vietnam?
Yeah, it is. That's the one in Vietnam, mate.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Sorry, I just had to kick someone from the party there because he's being a cunt. Adam.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean in the chat? Or...
No, he kept spamming joining the party and then it brings a big black box on the screen. It pisses people off, and me. He knows how to troll, doesn't he? So yeah, Black Ops 1 was amazing. I love that game. I love the Vietnam missions as well. I agree with you. The zombies.
I like the Hind mission in Black Ops 1.
A Hind mission. I thought it was Black Ops 2.
No, unless I'm thinking of a different one.
I think my favourite. I'm gonna have to. All round World at War. World at War for me. Keo.
Yeah.
Again, it's got zombies in, which was really fun to do. But then the campaign was next level in World at War. It was the most gritty sort of campaign. I remember sort of just being amazed when just some of the gameplay in it. Favourite mission? It was probably one of the ones against the Japs, a bit further in the game.
Good man, good man, good man.
And I think you're running through like, I don't know if it was the Japs or Germans, but you're running through these like trench lines and you're getting pinned down by a machine gun. Anyway, it was good, really good, but really gritty. It was a good one.
I like the invasion of Iwo Jima. See, you don't like in like them tanks and you sort of storming Iwo Jima beach, and I like that.
Let's have a quick read. Clueless. Kill streaks are on crack in that one. Which one?
Probably.
Is that
Actually,
Advanced Warfare? Could be any of them, so it can't actually be some of them though. Aquarius, hi Drifter. I've seen you in Jay's DayZ videos. Nice to meet you. Hopefully we can jump on DayZ one day. There you are, George.
I've got my own fan base now, Joe.
Aquarius is like the Salvation Army on DayZ. If you need, if you need food or clothing, shoes, Aquarius has got it for you.
The most generous man I've ever met.
Yeah, and he kills bears.
Quickly look at him.
Clueless. Read one. I don't know. Kill streaks.
Just turn notifications off, George.
He's blocked.
Hold on a minute. Are you talking about Minecraft, Clueless? I think you are. World at War remaster would be so nice, yeah, wouldn't it? I'd love that. I'd absolutely love it. Can you imagine the graphics? But I feel, you know, like if you look at that Call of Duty I was playing recently, and I think I titled it the worst Call of Duty ever made or some shit like that. They sort of dimmed down the historical parts of it, didn't they? Because of the you know, they didn't want to show the swastika, for example, because it's offensive. But it's a history game, so why the fuck, you know, don't make a history game if you're not going to put history in it. Don't sort of pick and choose what parts of history you want, which is why I hate Battlefield 5 because of that. Fucking hate it. But yeah, World at War remastered would be nice, but they remastered Modern Warfare 1 and they cocked that up. So I would be worried, Clueless, I would be worried, but also I want it at the same time. But if they fucked it up, I'd be angry. The last time I played World at War online, a guy had a kill streak of dogs all game, so you couldn't move because it's hacked to fuck. I'll just repeat. Aquarius, what's your thoughts on the new PS5?
Just missed our conversation, so you have to go back.
Shut the fuck up. Don't make him go back.
We barely spoke about it.
Yeah. Thoughts on the new PS5?
You get on change bloody subject, George.
Yeah, you're an arsehole, George. You know what, George? PS5. The PS5, what do I think about it? It's big, I think. It's massive, apparently. It's really tall.
Looks like a Wi-Fi router.
It looks like a Wi-Fi router here. But apparently the specs are really good. I'm not when it comes to like tech of like PCs and what's in a console and shit, I don't know my arse from my elbow, so I can't really comment too much on it. But I know it's pretty powerful and can run like PC level games. So that's fairly interesting.
My issue with it is the price.
It is price, yeah. You're right. That is the main thing.
Well, that's if the leaks are right. They don't even have a price, confirmed price yet.
Let's say, right. Let's say
well,
if it's
the leaks
over.
have varied from like 400 to 600, I think.
Yeah. If it's 600, if in fact it's over 500, I would just then go on to save for a PC, because at least PC games. Well, there's more PC games that I'd like. Like the problem with this generation of consoles I've had is most of the games haven't been too great. That's my opinion. You know what I mean? I think some of the games haven't been too good. So I'd rather just save up for a PC.
Games,
I'd rather just save up for a PC. You know, get a decent one that runs. Get Hell Let Loose, Postscriptum, all the Total War games. You know, Armour, Insurgency, Squad.
Daisy on PC.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it could be good Aquarius, but it sort of worries me at the same time. But the Xbox looks pretty good as well, I think.
I'd definitely wait for a sale. Because I think the thing is with new consoles, you know, how many games they're going to have when they launch. Like, you're buying a console, but you might not have any games to play on it. So it's maybe better to wait for a sale when it first comes out, I think, possibly. That's what I might do if I don't.
Yeah. We'll see. And the thing is, it's going to come out at a time where I'm going to be busy doing quite a lot of work and not having much money. Do you know what I mean? Because it's all right now because I haven't got much to spend it on. In fact, I can afford a PC right now, but I've got other things that I need to pay for first, so I'm not going to bother. But when a PS5 does come out, I won't be able to afford it, I don't think, or a PC. So anyway, for now, what I'm trying to say is I'm going to be sticking with the PlayStation 4.
What do you think about the games on it?
I haven't checked them. I only saw the Xbox ones.
I keep on forgetting them. There's a lot of indie games.
Fucking. But to be fair, Verdun's an indie game.
The Spider-Man coming out with Miles Morales.
Yeah.
I don't like superheroes.
Got, I think it's a Crash Bandicoot one.
Oh Christ.
Nah. It was Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank, that was it.
As if we need another Ratchet and Clank.
New Resident Evil. Demon Souls, which I think is a remaster.
Yeah.
Of like an old.
Oh, I know there was GTA 5.
Yeah, that was the first thing they announced. It's just stupid.
What's that game called? Do you know that game where it's like a robot world, but
Cyberpunk.
You're playing like this last.
New Horizon Zero Dawn. Whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. New one. That looked visually. That looked amazing. But I don't know. It just doesn't really interest me that much. But
well, I mean, the first one was really good actually. I enjoyed the first one.
Just quickly read Kyo's comment. Yes, lad, World at War all the way. My favourite game. DLC was solid. Experiencing zombies for the first time was amazing, definitely. For me, Black Ops 2 was the last good COD. Haven't played them since New Modern Warfare. I'll be honest with you, and I think Jay is of the same opinion of me here. Black Ops 2 for me is where it goes downhill because it's the first game where they go quite modern in the campaign. And then from there it starts off like a trend of modern games. But I suppose the mechanics of the game were old school, like an old school COD. So maybe we can't fault that. But it was the sort of the I don't know the modern or the futuristic. It's not even modern; it's futuristic. Yeah.
I didn't hate it, but I never really got into it. Like
no, not like the other
Modern
ones.
Warfare
Anyway.
3, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 1. Like I don't know, it just didn't grasp me in the same way. Visually, it was a very different looking game. Like I think.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. Like it was like it looked very. All the guns and the maps sort of looked modernish. Like I don't know. It was a weird shift of direction.
Clueless. I want PS5, but I'm going to get Series X because of backwards compatibility. I understand exactly what you mean, and
PS5 better have it.
If PS5 doesn't have it, it's gonna struggle. It's gonna struggle because if you're forced to buy games you've already bought for PS4 at like £60 a pop, and you can't get backwards compatibility, I'm not buying it. No one's going to buy it unless you've got enough money to just fling away.
People will.
People, yeah, they do, don't they?
It's just something new, so they'll buy it. But
Xbox is more powerful, but that's to be expected from a software company. Yeah, and I saw it was more powerful, but it's not so much that it's going to make too much difference from what I've been told. Adam Brown, Traitors, Aquarius. Yeah, PlayStation released a stream with the new games coming with the PS5. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, Aquarius. I'm going to at some point. Nikia, what the fuck? The Russian bears arrived. Nikita the Man-Eater, am I late? That's you know what he's gonna kick off now. Aquarius, Little Devil Inside looks nice. Have you seen that, Chia and George? Because I haven't watched the
Let me just quickly search it up. There was honestly quite a lot. I was surprised how many there was.
Just whilst you're searching up, I'll quickly read the rest. Clueless, Russian Bear. Nikita, what is this stream about? The stream is about I've drunk too much tonight and now I'm just talking shit to anyone who wants to listen. Ask any questions you want.
By the way, the person Injustice is out for free to play.
Which one?
First one. And it's the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's one for Jay there if he wants it.
What did you say?
The first Injustice, Gods Among Us, is out free to play.
It only has PS4 backwards compatibility.
Not bad.
Xbox can play Call of Duty 3. I know, Clueless. It's the best thing about Xbox. It really is. It's amazing. But Aquarius here, Jay's searching up that game now, so we'll discuss it in a sec.
Is it even worth it to get the PS5? Because it'll have little to no games, like new games.
Well, the idea is that they release it with, 6 or 7 new games. That's the whole point. But that didn't happen with the PS4 because what did we had Killzone Liberation or some shit, which was garbage.
Killzone Shadowfall.
Yeah, that's the one. Killzone. We had Call of Duty Ghosts, which I enjoyed. People hate that game, but I enjoyed it. We had the sports game as usual, and then we had something else. I kick it. Sorry, George.
I think it's just worth just like a proper gaming PC rather than a PS5.
Yeah.
Because you can get nearly every game ever made on Steam.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting. It'll probably be a better price than PS5. It's a far more better community.
But it can be.
So you'll be able to actually have fun on the games you play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Devil Inside reminds me a bit of I don't know, Shadow of the Colossus in a way. Just how you play like a small little character and it's sort of like an adventure, sort of like animated, sort of.
Right,
I don't know,
okay.
same sort of feel. Looks alright.
Like,
yeah.
do you want to think? Is it more of like a story game? You play it for the story then?
I'm not sure. It's just a cinematic trailer. Might be a story. I imagine there's a story to it.
Tell us about it, Aquarius, if you're in the chat. Nikita, how you created Hebo as a nickname? Hebo is the nickname I've had playing rugby and football, and it was used by my teammates and in school and in college, and now in university as well, and by close mates and even by a few family members.
And now it's used for...
Now it's used worldwide. Now there's posters in Moscow saying Hebo. that Nikita puts up. I'm Clueless. PS5 selling point is exclusive games, and it seems you hate all of those. Yeah, I know PS5 is... They are big on exclusives. I think that's why PS4 did so well. But I mean, I'm not big... honestly...
The exclusives PlayStation has are alright, but I like Uncharted, I really do.
Yeah.
And I play them.
I do.
But I don't think they're like the best games ever.
Mm-hmm.
And The Last of Us, I also like that, but for me personally, that's not like the best game ever either. I'm trying to think. We have a few exclusives, but
You'd be crucified for that.
I don't think it's that crazy. I don't know. I'll just buy PlayStation because it's what I've usually had, and I've never had. It's cheaper. It was cheaper. And I've never had any problems with PlayStation, really.
Yeah, I bought it because it was the cheaper option. I had PS2, then Xbox 360, then PS4. Money's the way I look at it.
Yeah, but when Xbox released, it didn't have backwards compatibility. So I mean, it was easy to go for the PlayStation because you get exclusives. But I mean, Xbox now has the fact of backwards compatibility, so that's something that makes you consider Xbox more.
Originally, I was going to get an Xbox, but all of you had a PS4, so I thought I don't have any makes on Xbox, so what PS4? Worst decision in my life.
Because Xbox 360, I'd say, was bigger than PS3. But PS4 is bigger than Xbox One, I'd say. So it sort of shifted.
Crazy Keo. GTA for PS5 was a real disappointment. Now, is that a disappointment because you didn't like the look of it, or is it disappointment because there wasn't like any new DLC? Like for me, I haven't watched it yet, but I would be hoping that there's like a new DLC to the story. Do you know, like we got with GTA 4 with the Lost and Damned and the Ballad of Gay Tony and stuff. So I think
if I remember rightly, there was nothing that alluded to that.
Yeah, well, there's there's just again Rockstar being Cockstar. That's what they're being. Aquarius. We were hoping that the PS5 doesn't sound as loud like a jet engine like the PS4 Pro and runs with the air of it at all.
Definitely.
I do worry that my PS5 or PS4 is going to take off some days. But yeah, you're right. Even if you dust it, because you've said that, haven't you, Jay? You've dusted you. I mean, I dusted mine the other week and it's still.
Well, mine isn't really that bad because obviously I got rid of my old one because it overheated. But like I've had this one for about 2 or 3 years now. It can still make a decent amount of noise though. Weird.
Clueless, Jesus, my grammar's all over tonight. Don't worry, mate, look at my title. Nikita, worldwide, aren't you thinking much of yourself? Sarcasm, Nikita. And Clueless. Yeah, but you also like COD 3. I do like COD 3. I do. I'm a sucker for COD 3. I've got it currently on PS2. As I've said before, I bought a PS2 back recently just for old games. Aquarius. Little Devil Inside looks like a survival game, but what I think its selling point is its art style. Yeah, a lot of people like the art style of games now. It's getting a bigger thing, you know. What's that game I play that I really liked and you guys call me an idiot for it? I platinumed it because I liked it that much.
Fuck. The really weird one.
Fuck off. It's a good
Telltale
game.
game where you play but to me it just looks like
it's
something like
game. It's not. It looks a bit emo. I'm not an emo, by the way.
But no, it just looks like something like a teenage girl would play. It looks like a sort of like a love story.
Just let me have it, all right. Let me play the fucking game. You know, it was.
Looks like something like Twilight in video games.
It's what the fuck's it called? The girl who takes fucking pictures of everything.
It was also a lesbian.
Well, no, she's not a lesbian. So you haven't played the game. You haven't played the game, so you can't say that.
I don't want to.
Well, if you did, you'd know she wasn't a lesbian. I don't know what she is though. But yeah, it's a good game. But that's art style, right?
Looks like a game like 2014 mode would play or something. Like
trying to think of a band I'd listen to as well.
Green Day. I mean, I was into Green Day, but
everyone likes Green Day, yeah. Nikita, how much toxic are you? Does that mean drunk or how much of a cunt I am? And how did you lose Rainbow Zero for? Oh, don't, Nikita, don't go there. Clueless, no. It's the fact that they still advertise a decade-old game. That's like Skyrim, though, mate, isn't it? I mean, they still milk Skyrim, don't they? Massively. But yeah, I agree, Clueless. I agree.
It's acceptable with Skyrim, though, because that game's brilliant.
Crazy Kyo. Graphics. Crazy Kyo. Graphics were the same. Needed some more campaign missions. Rockstar interested in money. Yeah, mate, they are.
Oh yeah, they want to re-release it because they make a killing online. That's what it is.
Aye. Well, didn't they make
absolute killing? From
it was $1 billion. It was $1 billion they made, which is insane, absolutely insane. But the you know, Keo, there's a. I think that's your name. I'm just guessing it is what I think it is. There's a mod on PC. There's a mod on PC that makes the graphic. It's like a reality mod, and it's absolutely unbelievable. So it's worth a look. And hold on. And yeah, the guy who made the stories for Rockstar Games has now left as well. So the guys who now run Rockstar are the online guys, because that guy who left didn't do the online, he just did the stories. So it does worry me, actually. And people just give them money as well, which is the problem. They just, they feed them money. They're always going to put microtransactions in games if cunts keep paying them to do it. Just don't fucking do it. Nikita, is this a podcast? I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. It might be, it might not be. Clueless pretty much Nikita, Aquarius lol. Clueless Outlast.
It is what
No,
it
it's Life is Strange. Yeah, it's not Outlast, but Outlast was if he is like he does have a video camera in Outlast. But yeah, Life is Strange. That's the game. Includes it. He said taking pictures, so I assumed Outlast. Yeah. Nikita, you
But to be fair,
wrote
you take
2
videos there.
subscribers. Yeah, Nikita. Yeah, I know I did. It was bad. Clueless sort of gave me a bollocking for that already. Crazy Keo. Yeah, that's right. Keo's an Irish name, though. Yeah, it sounds local. Clueless. Life is Strange is about lesbians. It isn't. You're judging. Don't
Wise
judge.
words of George Wardell, who's never played it.
So, Josh, no, it's not about lesbians.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just think it looks like something like teenage girls. But it looks like a sort of, from what actor, it was like a romantic.
You play it, and I'm not a person who cries or anything. Or I'm not, I don't have a tissue box out all the time. You play that game, and at the end of it, you'll be, unless I'm playing UFC and I cry because I get angry. But other than that, you play Life is Strange. You get to the end of that, and you're like, fucking hell. That was a journey. That. There you go. Fucking hell, that was different. That was different. It's something different. It's something I would never normally play a game like that ever. But I got to the end of that game. I was like, fuck yeah, it's all right. That.
Joe's on for a part 2.
But I haven't bought the new ones. Aquarius, have you played the DLC in the new game? And Nikita, have you just made a podcast without me?
Yes.
Nikita, I asked you last week and you said you didn't want to do it because you just wanted to have a party chat instead. But I'm happy to debate with you about communism.
And why it doesn't work.
And why it doesn't work. Uh-oh. I'm Clueless. I'm with Chair or whichever one. I'm Clueless. The Last of Us 2 spoilers allowed. I don't moderate anything, mate, so... Jay, do you want them? Because I know you... Do you want to listen?
Actually, no, because I'm
No,
watching
don't do it.
If someone's in the chat,
Clueless, don't do it.
It's a bit a shame for them. I wouldn't want to spoil if I wanted to play it.
Ellie dies. I'm joking. I actually don't know. Did you call it Ellie? No, it's
You
not Ellie.
invited, weren't you? The problem is they brought up the prices of vehicles and property. It costs so much to buy anything that now basically the reason is that people don't want to grind for money, especially if you're new to the game. They think, people don't want to grind to it because the missions are shite as well, aren't they? The missions are fucking boring.
It got £100 for a small T-shirt. I mean,
yeah.
The prices are crazy unrealistic. But then again, I mean, the prices for the supercars are realistic, but like certain clothing costing $2,000, it's a bit bad.
I tell you what, though,
it'd be cool if they made it more realistic.
Keo, me, Drifter, and Jay, we all bought modded accounts for like £10, which saves you money in the long run. Because I got 5 billion, so I could buy anything. My level got put up to like 700. Because why would I spend £60 to get me 10 million when I can pay a modder £10 to get me 5 billion? And anyway, they banned my account. So, long story short. But
they didn't ban our accounts, they just wiped the money.
Yeah, and I had it for at least a year and a half anyway, so I got some enjoyment out of it.
It's had a day of
It was.
It's had a day of my life.
I nearly hugged myself.
I tried.
Keo. Aquarius, not yet. We need helicopters in DayZ.
Oh, we do. That'd be cool as hell.
We need Humvees, mate.
I don't think the game could handle it. We could barely handle cars.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But I
wonder if that'll ever come to console.
In the PC version, people have got like Humvees and stuff with guns at the top. I thought that'd be good. That's how to defend your base. Get a fucking 50 cal on it. Nikita, you didn't ask me about podcast, and we didn't talk about communism yet. No, we've saved the communism talk for you. I was literally waiting. I didn't think you were going to join tonight after you weren't here for the first half an hour, but you're here now. I'm Clueless. Yeah, I admit. I agree with it. I trash people's supercars. Clueless, you're the type of person I dislike on GTA 5. Crazy Keo. I have a modded account also for a friend. Done it. I still use that account, but my money was all taken. Yeah, mine was as well, mate. Yeah.
I have a friend who managed to keep all his money. I don't know how.
Fucking bastard, little shit. Does he even play the game?
Not really. That's probably why he didn't get banned though, because he isn't active on it.
No bad.
If only we knew. If only we knew.
I know, I would have stopped playing.
I'm sorry, my lord. Forgive me, Lord Hebo.
Neil.
I'm the King of Castile now. No. Currently, mate, on Total War, I'm playing as the Moorish Caliphate, so I'm the Sultan, if anything.
But the name changed to the Hebel Caliphate.
Sultan Hebo the Killer. Nakia, I was asking you why to do a podcast. I wasn't avoiding the debate. No, I know you weren't. But that's why I didn't say we're doing one tonight, because you didn't want to do the podcast. You said, why do a podcast that's just talking at a party? I was like, yeah, we will at some point. Who's up for some Raid Shadow Legends? Is that the... I think I know what that is.
It's a mobile game,
Yeah.
but like nearly every content creator ever gets sponsored by them.
So today's video is sponsored by British Shadow Legends. One of the best RPG mobile games.
Cutting edge gamer.
This game, guys, is crazy.
In just this past week, there have been 10 million players.
I'm clueless. Where would the podcast be, by the way? Oh, Spotify, mate. Obviously, get a contract with them. That's sarcasm, Nikita. Nikita. Okay. Where can we talk? We can talk right here, Nikita. Talk away, my friend.
Right here, right now.
Clueless. Dang, I don't have that. I'll become a member then, Clueless. Just give us 20 quid a month, mate, and I'll give you a little sticker in the chat. Going back to that, by the way, that is a scummy thing to do. I don't know why.
You might get the odd shout out.
Yeah. Clues for okay, gladly. No, seriously, I'm absolutely against.
I'm all for it.
Memberships and sponsorships to YouTube channels that, like, like on Twitch, where you got people like fucking Wings of Redemption begging for donations. It's not right. It's not right.
I bet Clueless is on Bella Delphing's OnlyFans. Bet you.
I'm clueless. No, seriously. Nikita, when debate can happen? No, mate. Just tell me. Chat away. I've got the Drifter with me, so he can sort of... what's the word?
SpongeBob, Clueless.
Oh, it's 20 past 2, so...
One early. Clueless. Anyway, do any of you know who my profile picture is, or is that a US thing?
SpongeBob.
What's the profile picture like?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's game.
Sort of dildo with 2 eyes and 2 teeth. Nikita, I don't know what that is, Jay. Aquarius, last question before I leave. Will you be jumping in Daisy again one day? Yeah,
One day.
hopefully, mate. But at the minute, I'm sort of one of the reasons I'm not streaming much either is because I'm trying to get my sort of life back on track again in terms of sleeping and whatnot.
She won't be able to.
Yeah, I told him how you don't want to play it because it consumes so much of your time.
Daisy becomes my life, and it's terrible, but it does. I become the character I am in Daisy. That is me. I don't leave the house for like 3 days. I'm saying the pit. Well, 3 days is an underestimate. When I was playing Daisy last, I was on 2 weeks straight. Nikita, I'm not going to write. Well, would you like an invite to the party?
I bet Aquarius is staying now.
Daisy is wonderful and terrible at the same time. It is Aquarius. It is.
Yeah.
It's sort of.
Agreed.
I love it because it immerses me, but then when I die, I feel lost. It takes me. It's like a breakup. It takes like 2 weeks to get over it. Well, say that it takes a month. To be honest, that's not take the piss. Nikita, in PlayStation. Yes, mate. Jay, George, can you take over the chat? I'm going to go make myself a drink.
Jay, you have to do that.
Cheers. You'll have to answer the questions.
Everyone unsubscribe from HeboLive. Subscribe to the Drifter.
Yeah, I'm going to start a rival YouTube channel. I'm going to offer him out for a boxing match. What else? Doing it and paid sponsorships.
Yeah. Our last death in DayZ Aquarius was horrible. I still can't believe we got 1v6. But that guy was stream sniping, I think. What? DayZ is a zombie game, Clueless. Well, there's zombies in it, but you can also interact with other online players, and you can either be friendly or
It's a survival game. It's like
it's a survival game.
Extreme survival.
I mean, you need to eat, you need to drink, you need to make sure your temperature's not too hot or too cold.
I mean,
go on. Sorry, George. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, let me just ask this chat quickly. If I made a YouTube channel, would you all sub to it just so I could outdo Joe?
But yeah, Clueless. I definitely wouldn't say it's a game for everyone, but if it's the sort of thing you're into, it's
do need patience.
Yeah. There's a lot of time just spent running across the map. Clueless asks, Drifter, are you the one with Stevie O'Connor?
What?
I don't know.
My one with Stevie O'Connor.
Clueless said he would subscribe to you, George.
Good man. Stevie, what do you mean? The country singer Stevie O'Connor?
That's a good idea, Aquarius, for the links. Although I don't think George has uploaded any videos, have you?
No, but I'll just make a new channel. I'll just take down the history of them.
Maybe.
I've only got an intro and the Verdun event.
He asks if you're the one with Stevie O'Connor for your channel. I don't know if he's asking if that's your profile picture or something, maybe. I'm not sure.
Trying to think, the only Stevie O'Connor I know is the bloke who is a country singer who I want to go and see.
I imagine most of the people in this chat are bored, Keo, if they're watching Joe's live stream.
I know, that's great.
I'm only joking, Joe, if you're really watching this.
We're not.
Everyone knows that Nikita makes...
Nikita is HeboLive.
Nikita makes the stream with his debates and his sources. Anyway, your host is back, so I'll let Joe take over.
It's your host with the most.
Nothing good.
Whoa. Comes in that.
Oh. Right, what's going on?
Clueless is now my sub. He's told me that he's going to unsub from you and subscribe to my new channel.
Oh, Jesus.
It's called Drift to Life.
Nikita, will there be any other time for a debate? Or is this he's trying to get out of it. He's trying to get out of it. We knew it. Fucking knew it. Drifter, are you on with Stevie O'Connor? Stevie O'Connor grooms the Drifter. I'm Clueless. Also, Jay. Yes, I'll subscribe. Aquarius, next time you should link the Drift and Jay's channel for the support.
I did answer all the questions, but I don't know
but wait, I'm confused about Clueless here.
Anyone else on the pit? Yes, mate. I am. Half of the stream I wasn't here, so it won't be a finished debate. Maybe we've only been streaming for 20 minutes.
Actually, it's been about an hour, Joe.
I know.
How pissed are you, Joe?
Don't know.
Maybe it's time to put the balls down for the night, Joe.
Put it down, Joe.
It's rhubarb and ginger gin.
Oh.
And it tastes awful. Pro Gaming Lizard, hi. Lizard,
Hey.
how are you doing, mate? Clueless, hello. I'm Clueless. John is Hebo. There's no one called John. I think it's Joy you're looking for.
John. John Hebo.
But I also will take John as a name. Nikita and can start, but we won't finish and we do another talk. Is that fine? Of course it is. Of course it is.
That's the Russians for you.
We'll try to do one of these. We'll try and do one of these sort of talk to subscribers every 2 years. Nikita, okay, invite me. Right, wishes.
Right, so lads, I think I'm going to head off now.
Hold on a minute. Nikita, are you appearing online, mate?
I can't believe I'm actually going to be in presence with the
I'm scared, to be honest.
with Nikita. I've just converted to communism.
Maybe we should just.
I just don't want to oppose him, you know.
Yeah. Maybe we should just agree and everyone goes home happy, you know.
I mean, I'm not curious to what. I mean, you know, before I didn't really give a shit, you know, about all those sort of different ways of running a society.
Right. Oh, there we are. Pie invitation has been sent.
Maybe he's a henchman of Nikita. Maybe Nikita recruited him too. Who knows?
I don't know. I really don't know anymore.
I would not be surprised if Aquarius and Clueless are actually KGB agents.
Okay, what you're drinking if you're on the piss, or you saying you're piss bored? I can't tell. Don't drink gin. This is a first for me. I feel a bit womanly. Although I have played, what's that game called again? Life is Strange, so.
I've played a teenage romance game.
It's not like that, Jay, alright?
I think it is.
You have watched the game version equivalent of Twilight?
Done myself. Don't be daft. Clueless.
Oh, only joking. I don't know what it's like.
I just played Modern Warfare 2 Remaster, so that's why. Also, I'm not KGB. Good. Although I believe Nikita does not like the KGB.
That's what a KGB. That's what it is.
Uh-oh. Right, hold on a minute.
Hold
on a minute.
I was expecting the anthem to start playing.
Yeah. Where's the anthem? Although don't play it if you think about playing it, don't, because I will get banned. And that'll be the third time I've been banned.
Is the stream still going on?
Yes. How are you doing, Nikita, anyway, first of all? Good, man. Good.
You do not sound Russian. I'm sorry, but you do not sound Russian.
Almost Fortnite.
You've been playing Fortnite?
Jesus. Get him out.
Fortnite. I'm still on. My parents are sleeping.
Oh,
Come
legend.
again. Sorry, mate, I didn't hear you. I'm going a bit mental. Say that again.
Like it's 4 at night.
4?
Oh.
Right. Got you. Right, okay. No worries, I get you. Right. I'll just quickly read these comments and we'll go into it. Crazy Killer, do any of you watch football, and if so, who in your opinion is an underrated player? There's no underrated players in the Arsenal team, that's for sure. Fuck me.
They're all shite.
Arsenal are in trouble, I tell you.
I mean, I don't watch football as much as I used to. I'm trying to
Right,
think.
bye guys. Aquarius. See ya, Aquarius. Cheers for
See you
joining.
later, Chris.
Oh, well, Aquarius.
Catch you later. Clueless, Ellie Manning. What the fuck?
What?
Who's that? Is that the swimmer?
That sounds familiar.
Ellie Manning. Is that a woman football player, or is that the disabled swimmer who has like 3 legs or something? This YouTube channel's going downhill, I tell you. Yeah, anywho, Nikita, sorry mate, we're keeping you up late. You're doing alright though, in all seriousness, you're staying safe and stuff. How's coronavirus over there?
How's the East?
felt as much in Malta as in other countries.
Hmm. Well, is that what you know? Is Putin sort of keeping it under the rug?
What about Putin?
Is he keeping it under the rug? Is he keeping it on the down low?
Like as in all the world, he's trying to remove the regulations for the virus control and get back to business and stuff. Like all the world, it's like the same in the world, all over the world. Yeah.
That's fair enough. So where do we start this then? Where do we even begin?
I don't know.
Let's go back to
I believe we
1800.
should just put Drifter against Nikita and see what happens.
I mean,
there was a debate on history and polls, right?
Hmm. And you absolutely demolished him in history.
wait, there was a bit on what?
When Nikita made you leave because he sort of beat you that badly.
I don't recall that one. Like,
If you want to admit this, but
Yeah, honestly, Nikita, no matter what you do, he'll never admit it.
oh well, would you look at the time? It's getting a bit late.
Clueless. If Nikita isn't trying to be heard, you should turn down headset because you can hear him. Oh, you can hear. Yeah, I get it. No, Nikita is to be heard. We're not communists, so we're not gonna mute his voice for what he believes.
you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Right.
So, mate, why does it work?
What way does it work? Like more concrete. made more concentrated on something.
A very concentrated part.
Like, what do you mean when you say why does it work?
So what do you see communism as then? Because you know how everyone has lots of different opinions and.
Problem.
If we're going to talk about communism, not socialism, it's.
Oh, but what do you prefer?
I support the communist ideas, which means I will be one who will support the building or creation of socialist state, and we won't see the communist state. It's
Right.
going to be like too far in our future, and the society we have now won't be able to build the communist society, which will be better than this one in a ways that it will be like more fair, you can say, more humanistic.
Right.
So the only thing I do is I know and I will support the building of such society.
Right. So like the foundations of it, I suppose.
Yeah.
So what is it that you? So what is it that you want then? So you want socialism as the foundation first.
Yeah.
So
the foundation, the basic should be a socialist state.
right. And how and why?
How and why? Simply because it's more profitable for society, like for the most of society, than for the little elite which controls the most of the wealth in the world right now.
That's interesting. That's fair enough. But here's my sort of ethical part to this, right? That's fair enough. That's fair enough. You know, you're right. You want to try and build more like a fairer society. It's not being controlled by one guy. But no matter what we do, there's always going to be a group of people at the top. Even in socialism, even in communism, there's always going to be a group of people who have more than others and take the lead. Because there is in every human society.
There was a human society which didn't have a class system, was equal.
Which one?
The first society when human was like the basic first human society was not classless society. Everybody, there was no ruling classes.
But do you think that's possible? That's probably not possible, is it, to do?
The thing is that the human, there is a thing which people try to make as the basic fact, which is like a set in stone thing, that human has a nature.
Yeah.
Like it's greedy and stuff and so on far and so forth. But the thing is that humans are not having such a nature of like being greedy or something, because society was not greedy or any kind, because if somebody didn't work in that society, they will die out.
Right.
And only after the time human society changed to be to have a class hierarchy. But every time throughout history, the hierarchy was increasing its size, the more people getting power, and it's eventually, and it's just logical process to come back to the how the communists called primitive communism, first kind of society, but with the technologies and like basically bring
It's
up
like
the
modern
old
communism.
kind of society. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring up the old kind of society to the new one with the advanced technologies, just because it's just getting to be profitable.
Interesting. But I think, see, so you're saying you don't believe in like human nature. So that's not a real thing. That's just a man-made thing. So people
Human nature, like I don't even understand what people want to say when they say human nature. Like, what are you talking about?
behaviour patterns. I think it is. I think that's what people mean by it. You know, like I don't know. I suppose like what's the word?
I
When
mean,
people
I really.
go on, Jay.
Go on,
Sorry,
Joe.
I'll let you go.
I honestly have no idea. I'm like clueless. Not the guy
You're
in chat.
clueless.
Not the guy in chat. I have no idea about like capitalism,
Can we get
socialism,
enough in chat?
communism, like the ins and outs of it. But like you're saying about like human nature. Say if you're like in a group project at school with a bunch of people, like certain people are just
There's always a
more
cunt.
in charge, like trying to like get things done and tell them what other people to do. Like some people are more just introverted and like. I think like there's always a person who wants to take charge and take the lead and like order
Okay,
others.
great, but we're talking in like individual stuff or like global, because when I talk about socialism and communism, I talk about the global things, like not just one individual person, but whole class, groups of people.
Yeah.
But then you become like a product of your environment, don't you? If you're working in a group,
Yeah, this is the main.
this is like
So basically, the human is made by the environment. This is what the Marx talk is actually saying. Like the being defines the consciousness. So the being, like the existence which we live, are defining who we are going to be. But human is not a human from like what we think of a human. One moment.
he's got to go get his notes and books.
Gotta get sources.
Yeah. I'll just quickly read out this by Clueless. Ellie Manning is a football player, by the way. A real football player. She must be a Yank. Who here has a stash of guns? Is that even legal in the UK? Jay, do you have a stash of guns?
Stash of knives.
Yeah, you do have a stash of knives.
Nah.
George, do you have a stash of guns?
Sorry, what?
Do you have a stash of guns?
For legal reasons, can't say.
Right, okay.
You can get guns in the UK. It's just very, very controlled, and I think you can
Yeah.
only get like rifles, like one, like single
Air
shot
rifles, shotguns, and sort of like handgun rifles usually. And Clueless, Jesus, Nikita's the smartest 15-year-old I've ever heard. I'm Clueless. Insert walking Putin theme.
I'm back, sorry, but
Sorry, mate. Go on.
my mother waked up and she's just said that I have 5 minutes more, and that's it.
He just gave him a hit back around the head. Get out of bed.
I have a problem. It's night, and obviously I just wake up the house.
Well, what this is, all this is,
Trying to
Nikita,
take
is
over
this
the
is a
West
little, this is a little clip of what's to come. This is a little taster. This is a little trailer of what's to come.
Taster.
The next time we make this, it's going to be called A Discussion with a Russian. And
I have 5 minutes more to.
yeah, carry on then, mate.
5 minutes more to convert.
The human in our own like understanding, like the biological, like the body of a human doesn't make this creation a human, because human is first of all not the body or anything, it's mind.
Yeah.
The mind is what makes human human. Like the only thing which makes us individual is the fact that we have a mind which defines us.
Yeah.
Without mind, we're just the same animals. For example, the children, which is like the Mowgli children, it's not the cartoon Mowgli children, but the real ones, which are born and raised in the animal surrounding. They are not going to be humans; they're going to be animals. And I think you know that too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about, it's almost, you're going into like a similar thing. Have you heard of like a social construct and a norm in a group? You know, it's like back to the product for your environment. If you're hanging around with like people who are doing crime, for example, you take on them sort of criminal antics, and then you start becoming involved in crime, and then you are a criminal.
That's the main problems. Like for example, with black ghettos, the reason why people are living bad there is not just the fact that everybody of them is stupid, don't want to go out there, but because there's no ability to go out, because you live in this surrounding,
Yeah.
which is surrounded by the gangsters, unemployed, and it obviously brings you to the same kind of living.
So I agree with you with all that. We can agree on that. But so where's the communism? No, he hasn't. So where does the socialism come into this then? So where are you saying we need to change the environment for people or what?
So,
Go on.
the most biggest part of the environment in our world is economy.
Yeah.
Marx was using social economy as the basis because the economy defines everything in the world.
Yeah.
The basic wish to eat brings people to go to the factory and make products.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if we're going to change the economical type of system, we obviously will, with time, will change the mind of people and will create the new socialist manner or something of this kind. So, like, once I'm going to give the example from history. So
this is where the drifter comes into it.
So there was a monarchy society, the society of the peasants and the feudals.
Yeah.
But through like the revolutions, through ages of like this whole process, the historical process, the class struggle. I'm going to explain what is that. Class struggle is basically the fight between the two classes, classes which was formed in at the beginning of like the recorded human history. It starts from the point of creation of a government.
Yeah, medieval times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even before its ancient
The Great Schism.
Antique times.
Yeah.
Antique times. So and these societies were already divided by classes. So this whole long process coming from primitive communism to the first kind of social economical base, which is called slavery. Like the first governments were slave owned governments. So the base of economy was slavery.
Yeah.
True.
And through ages, eventually this battle with classes led to the fact that the biggest class, even though it was the biggest, was always almost losing its battle against the ruling class because they had just basically more power. But every such rebellion, slave rebellion, like Spartacus rebellion or any other big or small, shake the system. And it eventually cracked and brought a more progressive system at the time, which was feudalism.
Yeah. This all what you're saying now comes from the Communist Manifesto, doesn't it? Karl Marx.
No, it actually comes from the Engels analysis of Engels analysis of history book, which is called The History of Creation of Class, the history relation of a state, family, and private property.
Interesting.
Family is also man-made creation, basically.
Yeah.
Like the groups of people which is working together for bigger profits or something of this kind. This makes family. And there's obviously the fact that you should reproduce your labor force, like born children, so far so forth.
Yeah.
It's outside of the dialogue right now. So let me remember. But yeah. So and feudalism was going through the long process as being progressive, but eventually, as any system of this kind, it began degraded. It was stopping the progress, and the peasant rebellions eventually led to something of a more famous kind, the revolutions, bourgeois revolutions.
Bourgeoisie.
And these revolutions, like for example, the Glorious Revolution in Britain or the Great French Revolution. These revolutions was also failing, but they shaked systems so much that eventually the liberty ideas came into the feudal systems, and eventually they just broke up by other revolutions. Like that's what I was talking about. Like to make to establish normal capitalist state in France, they have to be four revolutions. 4 revolutions, 3 of them failed.
Yeah.
Only 4th got. And after they got to power, they changed the mind of the people. People were not really like you're not wishing to go like to be the peasant, which will be forced to be how does it called? which have to work on the land of some feudal, doesn't have any like rights or anything.
Like peasantry type, peasant farmers type, yeah.
So peasantry type was destroyed by liberalism and by capitalist ideas. The change of the economical system changed the mind of people.
Yeah.
This change of mind eventually was the only thing which was possible to bring such thing as industrialization. And this thing, after this thing came the ideas of Marx. First wasn't Marx, it was utopist socialist, which was saying about socialism but didn't have like a reasoning why it should be like the next. It was just saying that there was going to be a good world, of course, without explaining.
Then Marx sort of solidified it, didn't he?
And Marx came in and just said that it is going to be.
Yeah, yeah.
And he proved scientifically why it's going to be.
Well, do you not think though, Nikia, then, if from what you read, it's like a timeline, isn't it? How things change, things are getting more liberal, systems are changing through time, so all the way from like the feudalism. So you're saying what's coming, it's inevitable, like communism is inevitable to happen.
No, why it's not going to happen? Why it's not going to happen?
No, I'm saying it's inevitable, it will happen. That it's definitely going to happen in the future. If
It's inevitable just by the fact that
the way we change.
That's the system which we live at now is very much regressive.
Right.
Wait a moment.
Sounds like getting beaten by his parents.
I'm clueless. Sorry, man. She came in and she whacked him with a brush. Definitely, mate. No worries. It was interesting. It was interesting. Definitely.
Right,
Have a good night, mate. Aye.
See you later, mate.
Stay safe. Clueless.
I'm going to be definitely doing my research next time.
I'm clueless.
Intelligent guy.
Playing Medal of Honor Airborne right now. Lucky bastard. Lucky bastard. That's that was on PS3, wasn't it? Medal of Honor.
On Xbox 360.
Graham Lewis, that was very insightful. It was. He was really. It was really interesting. A lot of what he was reading, I've read in the Communist Manifesto, because we had to do it in university for what's it called? Some sort of fucking project task. It was interesting. Really interesting, though. He knows what he's talking about, though. It's good.
He's definitely smart, though. Like, he knows his stuff, which is why I'm worried now. For the next one.
You should be very worried, Drifter. But I understand where he's coming from, and he is right. We've had a change through history in sort of different things come and go, just like empires. At one point empires were massive, then they went. Just it's like anything in life. Things last and things go. I'm clueless. I love hearing his perspective on this issue. Yeah, it's good. Well, that's the thing. Me and Jay were saying this today. A lot of issues today when people debate, the debate to sort of win instead of to give different opinions. The whole point of a debate is that two sides give their opinions, and you sort of get ideas from both and try and get your own. It's not about one person versus another. It's about sort of getting a collective of ideas and understanding both, the issue in general, which is the problem today. There's too many people who that's the thing with politics today. Everyone's either you're this or you're that, and you don't have to be. Just you might like things from the right, you might like things from the left. You don't have to be, you don't have to be a neo-Nazi, but you don't have to be Antifa either. You just be something in the middle. And have a pint of watching. Christ, strong. No, he's a good lad. He knew what he was on about. Definitely, be interesting to see more on the topic soon. I'm clueless. Also, they argue with feelings, not facts. Definitely, mate. Definitely, yeah. That's really, really true. That. Do you agree with that, George?
What?
That people argue now, and Jay as well. People argue with feelings instead of facts.
But people don't like to hear facts. No.
Yeah. Exactly.
You say, for example, with what's currently going on, everybody's just using their emotions to actually fight instead of using actual facts.
Yeah. which is why you get opinions start getting twisted. It's why sort of things go out of hand, because people start taking things to heart and whatnot, you know. Yeah, it's an interesting one. What do you reckon, Jay? Will you be able to stay up? Will you be able to survive? I'm clueless. I can't wear a mask outside. It hurts my feelings. I've been told masks actually do fuck all for you.
Yeah, no, I'm confused by that. I swear, like, when it was all kicking off the virus, I swear I've seen loads of like news, like outlets saying, you know, the masks don't really do much.
They don't. I don't think they do.
But then I'm seeing loads of people saying, "Oh, wear masks where you can." I'm confused.
I think governments are just taking the World Health Organisation's sort of viewing it and do that.
I think it's kind of weird that it's dying down weirdly. I don't know.
I suppose when you look at like other like viruses that are quite similar to this, in the summer, you know, like the cold, for example, it always gets better in the summer, goes bad in the winter. And I think it's similar to this. This might be dying down, maybe because of the lockdown as well.
Yeah.
But
I know a lot of
easily
people had
flare
a
up
lot
again.
of suspicion about the virus. And at first I thought they were a bit silly. But I can sort of see where... I think it exists. The people who deny that it's real, I think they're a bit silly. But like, I don't know, it's weird. It's all been a bit strange, I think.
Yeah. It's nothing that you expect in modern times anyway, the way it's been sort of dealt with, you know. But that is what it is.
But like, I just think
Oh,
it's all just
shit.
reopening so fast. Like, I can't believe shops are just reopening just like that.
I think it's all to do with business though, isn't it? It's because you can't allow things to go too downhill.
On the economy.
Yeah, well, if the economy goes downhill, lives can be, you know, things can be a lot more dire than even the virus, if you know what I mean. Because what happens to our economy in the US and China, for example, will affect
If
the whole
everyone
world.
dies, there's no economy to care about. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't kill everyone. I'm not. When it first came about, I was kind of worried. But like, ever since about the end of April, like, it hasn't really bothered me.
It doesn't give a shit.
I just felt like I got to the point where if I haven't got it yet, I'm never going to get it. Which is probably a bit
It's
naive
dangerous.
to think. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't done anything stupid. Like, I haven't gone out anywhere daft with loads of people. But, you know, like, it just hasn't really concerned me.
Alright.
Did
We'll
that
probably
first.
we'll hold it here for tonight. We've had a good discussion with people. People have come in, had a good chat. It's been interesting. We enjoyed it. Cheers for watching, Clueless, especially.
Clueless is definitely most faithful.
This has been here
Clueless
the
is
entire time.
yeah, top guy.
Give him man
Clueless.
of the match.
Man of the match.
VIP.
We need what do we need?
MVP.
What do we need? If I can get a custom emoji for Clueless, I'm getting him one though. He's earned it tonight. He's earned his colours.
For my own channel.
Shout out to Crazy Keo. Shout out to Nikita. Shout out to Aquarius. Shout out to Adam Brown.
Yeah.
Shout out. Who else was in here?
Let's have a look. Lizard. Lizard was in for about.
Shout out Pro Gaming Lizard.
Pro Gaming Lizard, big ups. Who else is here? Let's have a look. Clueless has earned his stripes tonight. Like, I think it's top marks. We need some sort of you know, you say man of the match.
MVP. Most valued player.
You know, saying, oh, what can we give me? Wouldn't your mother? What a horrible comment.
Kick him.
You've just lost it. Fuck off. Blocked. Get about. Cheeky bastard. Oh, dairy.
Well, you were his top subscriber until now.
Yeah, well done, I call them Aquarius. Right, tell us this shit before it gets out of hand, eh? Right, have a good one. Stay safe. Too late now, mate. It's all over.